Okie dokie. I promise you that drive. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay, we've got enough fuel. You're gonna enjoy this. It's a short little hill climb out in the country. Narrow country roads. Let's hope we don't have a lot of people in front of us. Sounds like a swarm of bees. Now, some nice stretches of road coming up. So we need to just slow it down a little. Some of these little villages, the speed limits are a little low. The car has cruise control, which helps. Heads-up display, again, which is really handy. You can't see that from the camera, but I can see that it's a 40 zone, and I'm doing about 10 at the moment. We're just going to get through these little villages first. As I mentioned earlier, the seats are pretty comfortable. There's a bit of road noise, as you can hear. I've got the windows up, but that's due to the a lot of it's due to these roads. You can see it's quite coarse roads, and as it smooths out, it gets a little quieter. But there's also a removal of sound deadening. Look at this guy just popped out right in front of me. That's a bit annoying. Let's just get around it. The lovely thing about these turbo engines is that they have a lot of torque, but as you'll probably see a bit later, it's pretty hard to get out of second and third gear, which can be a bit annoying. And I think that's why there's always a big shift, or there's quite a trend towards these manual gearboxes, and naturally aspirated engines are becoming collectibles. Frankly, that can be a lot more enjoying, but the torque is addictive, especially as you're doing some hill climbs or some Alp drives. But if you drive a manual 2 or 6, which I do, I probably always prefer that over a paddle shift with a turbo engine. We just need to get Bipool in front of us out of the way. so we can go up this little hill. In terms of suspension, it's coilover suspension, so you can change the rebound and everything else. But in its current road setting, it's very comfortable. How comfortable? Is a Porsche comfortable? I'd probably say just a smidgen less. Oh, look at this guy! Oh, grandma and grandpa kettle. Oh gosh, hope they're not going to be in front of us for the next 5 minutes. About to drive into a ditch. Let's see if I can politely get around them. There you go. Otherwise it's going to be a painful drive. Yeah, going back to the suspension, it's very nice, very balanced. You can feel what the car's doing. You can feel every shitty part of this road. It's not as harsh as, say, my other drives that I've had before, like a 1M or I don't know, let me think. You can think of some older BMWs which are much harsher suspension, where you can feel your teeth rattle. It's a really nice stretch coming up now. All these country roads are actually 60 miles an hour. So if you're not used to small country roads, you're from the States or Australia, you're probably going to shit your pants because you're used to driving straight and on wide roads. Now you can see here I'm doing just over 60, and I'm still in third or fourth, just hit fourth gear. I'm using the paddle shift to just lift it down a bit. Oh, look at Mr. Freelander. He's in. Look at the racing line he's taking. Oh, it's bloody annoying. He's going to annoy me. But I've got to be nice because he may be on, you may see the video. Now, oh, please pull over. Try to use my Jedi techniques. Oh, at least they held their ground and didn't shit their pants I overtook. That happens. Now there's a nice little house coming up here which I nearly became friends with a little while back when I was driving another car. I think they nearly got to know me by my first name. You can fly into there. Look at this, it's a beautiful beautiful climb up. You gotta be a little careful, not wrap yourself around that tree. The dealer told me to put the 6-point harnesses on because he said if I hit a tree I'd more likely survive. I said I don't want to survive if I hit a tree. I'd be so annoyed with myself. Now the missus, you know, didn't want to get too excited with the 6-point harnesses, so I kept them off. She would have thought we'd be having a nice wild weekend. Didn't want to put that on video. Oh, nice signal, mate. Good one. Yay. End and center right there. Oh, traction control splashing all over the place. This car just drifts all over the place. It's lovely. But you know, you gotta know what you're doing, and you gotta be, you know, you gotta be careful, not be a dickhead. Nice view from the camera there. You can see the frozen grey, almost like it's an opaque sea colour. Hides the dirt well, hides the pollen well. So yeah, I think if you got white or black, you'd be bloody annoyed because you'd just be continuously cleaning the car. And frozen paint these days, it's just as easy to maintain as normal paint. Just don't get anally retentive and start, you know, polishing the shit out of it. A nice wash, you know, is good enough. Get a nice shampoo. Invest in the good stuff, and then you won't have to do much at all. There's one last little stretch. What else can I tell you about this car? Steering is very nice. It's the steering wheel is a little big. You've probably read that in other reviews, but heck, you know, you get used to it. I'm not going to squabble over that. Yeah, you can. If you don't know how to drive a car, the lights will tell you when to change gear. You can feel quite a lot. That's got a lot to do with the way they've actually set up the suspension and just the whole drivetrain of this car compared to a normal M4. I think the competition pack is a lot better than a normal M4 now. Why wouldn't you, right? $2.5 grand more than normal M4. I'll tick that box. And I haven't put the stereo on, but you can Spotify. It's got the Bluetooth streams your music. You know, takes your messages. It's got connected drive. You know, so when you do hit that tree, BMW know when you hit the tree. May not know if you're alive, but I know you hit a tree. That's for sure. And what else does it have? It doesn't have an Alcantara roof. It's got a cloth roof. Probably save a bit of weight, but probably the BMW bean counter is also trying to shave every penny and make a massive margin on the car. But yeah, little things like that piss me off. You get a Porsche, you're going to get an Alcantara roof. Then again, Porsche do make you pay £200 for the leather or Alcantara shades, so annoying. But you know, everyone needs to make money, don't they? Look at that, sounds fantastic. Oh, we're getting a bit airborne. I've got a wing. Whoa, look at that. Hello, sky. That was old school liftoff. That was if you've ever driven a Porsche 997 and earlier, your ass would stick to the ground and your nose would just lift off. And this car really has that same feeling without the rattle and shake that 997 has. but it has that same lairiness, you know. But where a Porsche's ass just sits on the ground, this thing just swings about like an easy lady on a Friday night. But push hard, son, push hard. I like cyclists, I'm a cyclist myself. Just don't like the ones who are idiots who go and ride on a highway. Like, what's that about? Some lovely roads around here and on the highway. Now we're gonna go for one last little swing, maybe avoid the town. Loosely Road, I don't know if that's it's an indication of squirty bottom when you're driving on these narrow roads. But got to get past these little things. Here's a couple more cyclists. See, these guys have the right idea. They're off the beaten track, or they're on the beaten track. See, he's even got a packed lunch. He's a smart man. He's like, oh, I might need to stop, have a sandwich. Look at these lazy asses, they've stopped. What do they call these guys? Mammals? You shouldn't be wearing lycra. Now we're going to loop back to look at that, swarm of bees. Oh, run, run. Oh, better not piss off these locals, otherwise they're going to get neighbourhood watch onto me. You got to watch these old biddies there. That's their day job. They just look out for you. Before you know it, there'll be some complaint. So and so came rattling through my street. Hope I'm not talking too much. Should be talking more about the feel of the car, the sublime suspension, the exhaust note, the comfort of these seats. Oh, look at these pretty ladies. Hello, darling. Nice dresses. It's not even Sunday. They got their floral dresses on. Oh, I've got to watch out for that horse shit. Don't want that on the pilots, do you? Oh. See that turn? My ass was swinging out. I'm not kidding. I'm in second gear and this little fucker's swinging around, slipping about. Feels good, but geez. You want to watch that, don't you? It's not even a wet road. A whip in. There's always a nice car or two parked here. Oh, Mr. Audi event. It's going to be in front of me all day now. Well, I've said all I can say. Give you a bit of daylight. Try to give you some perspective on this car. It's a lovely thing to drive. It's got a lot of how should I say, control. You can really feel when you're going to park yourself into a ditch or into a tree. The brakes warm up quite well. The noise sounds good. Probably the best I've heard of a turbo engine for a while. I think the AMGs are pretty good too. There's those nice big V8s. But for a twin turbo V6, I think BMW have done a great job. And you know, whoever's got one of these cars, they're going to love it to bits. You just enjoy it. You get into it, you go home, and then you say to yourself, blimey, I think I might go out again. What else do I need to get from the shops? Then again, I wouldn't be parking at the shops because some little pipsqueak's probably taking pictures and putting on Instagram. So, thanks for listening again. I may have huffed and puffed my way through that review. Probably because I'm talking and driving. Apparently some reviewers can't drive and talk at the same time. How about that, eh? You know who I'm talking about. Can't go around corners. Hello, ditch. Oh, this is actually a lovely part of the world, this bit here. Look at this. If this Avant wasn't in front of me, doodling away at 30 miles an hour in a 60 zone, thinking about what he's going to eat this evening, or probably more so, has he had enough beers to be driving home from that pub, which is probably more like it, or maybe he's thinking about Brexit.